Hello, and welcome to another session of San Francisco by Night Under the Vigil. Tonight is a time of celebration. Vengeance was had, enemies were killed, and overall, a fairly successful mission, though not without its wounds. Some people more than others. Our camera takes us to Section 9, where everyone is kind of in a relaxed state, celebrating, eating, resting, doing whatever they need to recuperate from that very dark night. This will be the next night over.
Who's gonna do the starting?
Let's go ahead and do you and Caden since you guys know what you want to do.
Oh, well, we have a different thing for after. This is the section and stuff, but well, we're probably sitting together. However, um,
Did I get any news from Cassius? Or none?
There was a text back that said, I'm sorry, emergency, and that's all it said.
Yeah, Caden is a little less happy than he was before.
are we like in what room at the section 9 are we?
You're actually in one of the dining rooms that's been kind of cleared out, and you guys have basically been given whatever you want, whether it's booze, food, or whatever.
Okay. Well, Cassandra will be staying uh with Caden, trying to be like discreet and inconspicuous because he hugged him last night, and he's still kind of paranoid about Section 9 knowing the shit. So yeah.
We have one, but at what cost?
I don't know. But for now, let's just focus on the positives. I mean,
Cassius just sent me a message saying there was an emergency. That's why he's missing.
well, he probably needs his space, and if he's not telling you what it is, that's probably. Well, I imagine if he knows the things that he knows that he can't tell, he probably knows things that we shouldn't know. If you know what I mean. Oh, I don't think we should be talking about this here.
Why not?
Uh, well, I don't know. I don't know because Cassius is not affiliated with Section 9, I don't think. Wait, is he?
No, he's not. Not that I'm aware of. When I told him about the invitation here, he was surprised. Didn't seem to know anything about it, so no.
Well, yeah, Mr. X might be trustworthy, but we don't know who else is listening.
True.
But yeah, we'll talk about it after.
Should should we go check on Valentine?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know what's wrong with
Justice.
her. Well, Justice. Well, Christine, whatever. Why do people change names? Makes no sense.
I don't know. Maybe when she's feeling better, we might ask why she didn't keep her name.
Well, she's pretty traditional in some ways. I won't lie, I liked Valentine better as a name. Come on, let's go check on her.
Guess it just takes us to be get used to the new one.
Yeah.
So where is Valentine exactly? Oh, Justice.
She is in one of the psych ward rooms.
Can we visit her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess we're going there.
Yeah, let's go to the psych ward. What could possibly go wrong?
Hey guys. They
Hey, Christine, are you okay?
I don't know. They got me on some stuff now. I feel
Stuff.
I feel a lot it's a lot easier to what's focus. Ugh, man. I got this massive migraine from that explosion. I'm not Why am I here?
Um, I'm not quite sure. Apparently, you had some sort of breakdown.
That doesn't sound like me. I
I, I don't know. The reports that I saw weren't very clear on what happened.
I remember there was an explosion and then uh uh yeah, then I just kind of wasn't okay. I don't know. Maybe something got rattled.
Maybe you should raise your volume a bit. I don't know if you can do that with your robotic uh,
Hang on, let me
body.
let me try.
Hmm.
Yeah, because you
What?
sound very faint.
Do you know where you know, something funny?
Yeah.
She lifts up like her wrist and her hand's missing. The hand got messed up, so I let Nick keep it. Just got my hand.
I wonder what he'll use that for.
Kaden!
What? What?
Uh that's that's a good joke. That's Am I real?
Well,
I don't know.
yeah?
I don't know if anything is real, but uh,
Kaden,
if
it's not time for a philosophical conversation. She's
but
confused.
exactly. But aren't we always confused?
Well, yeah, but no, look, you're real.
Am I?
Cassandra is going to poke Caden hard in the ribs. And probably hurts because he has bullet wounds.
Why?
Are
Okay,
you
fine.
real?
I don't know, but yeah, okay. I'm real. Okay, I
How can I
exist.
be real if I look like a broken porcelain doll?
Um,
That's not very accurate or fair, Christine. Come on. You don't look like a porcelain doll. You're not broken. You're just missing a hand. We're gonna replace it. It's gonna be fine.
But like there's other stuff that makes me question things.
like what?
Like should I even tell you? I don't think I should tell you.
Well, I
I
mean, you
mean,
don't
if you
have
don't
to,
tell
but
us, who are you gonna tell?
you don't really
You
have to.
don't
You could
really
avoid.
have to. You could avoid.
Ow.
Or ow.
You're echoing super bad, dude. Anyways, like
Yeah.
like
Oh shit. 1 second. I need to roll something. God damn it.
Auspex or something.
No. I got 3.
Who are you rolling on?
I don't know. Brandon said that's roll.
Hang on.
Oh. Mm.
Also, don't you have to tell me about Nick since you probably know?
Yes, I'm getting to that. Hmm. Uh, Christine, can you give me your arm for a
Sure,
sec?
hands you nub.
Uh, huh. I mean, yeah, the surface used to be a lot smoother. Now it's rough, but that could be from the explosion. Maybe the properties of the material changed. Do you know what material exactly you're made of?
Some sort of fancy carbon stuff.
Hmm.
It's made out of what was made in 2050. It's called double carbonized steel. It's about as strong as titanium without the drawbacks, without the expensiveness.
Okay. Do we have any knowledge about how this shit works?
Yeah, typically it's used in a lot of prosthetic limbs and whatnot because of how smooth it is and how easy it is to malleate. In other words, when it's in the melting stage, and they form it. Typically, it's also used a lot because it's very durable and can hold a lot of things for connective tissue and circulatory systems and whatnot. But typically, it is always very smooth, so they can place it together without any problems on the human body.
Okay.
So the fact that it's rough
So.
is a little bit odd.
Mm, so this, but we can think that it could have been caused by the explosion, right?
That is a possibility, since sometimes due to massive explosions, the ripple effect can occur on metal.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, I think we would need to have you checked out by some, you know, specialist. Probably whoever uh, did your prosthetics. This is weird.
Or we can rebuild you.
I'll just get my mechanic to buff that out.
No, 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 wait. How
What?
long have you had the prosthetics?
Like, goes to count fingers, doesn't have fingers. 5 years?
No, 5 years. It shouldn't be. It should have been a lot stronger than that. Must have been a big explosion then. Huh.
I, re-
Interesting.
I remember the vampire, Abel got crispy, so it was pretty big.
Yeah, Abel is a vampire now. Isn't that interesting?
Did you not know?
Oh, I did know. I
Yeah.
did see him at your wedding.
That's probably a
Uh,
lot of people at the wedding.
Yeah. How
yes.
how did Lance end up in your wedding?
No idea, it was friends of guest.
Um, I don't know how to tell you this, honestly, but I remember when you told me about this vial that Nick received at at your house.
Vaguely?
Um, and remember when I told you that something has changed with me and I see things?
Oh yeah, you are special now.
I keep hearing that. I don't like it. Uh, uh, well, I can see other things. Like, I can see vampires, and I can see ghouls, and other things similar to that. And I when we were at the wedding, I saw a couple of vampires, Abel being one, Lance being one, and then I saw Nick, and Nick is a ghoul. You know that, right?
You know, I think this wasn't really the best time to tell her that.
Oh, oh man.
I'm going
Thank you,
to
thank you.
pat you on the shoulder.
Uh, you're a good
Uh,
friend. Thank you for telling me, but yeah, no, we got that. We got that out of the way. Sort of. I don't think
oh,
he knew, but he
good.
knew he was special because, like, I learned a lot, actually. It was really. Did you know he was a Green Beret? I didn't.
He
He
was a
was.
what?
Whoa, that's a big thing to
Yeah.
keep from you, though.
Oh, yeah, there was a lot. Like, he was secretly spying on me originally, and then he fell in love with me. It was a whole weird thing, but I'm just happy that he's there.
What?
I Well, I'm happy that you're happy, but I do have to point out the red flag there.
Uh,
Oh, don't. I don't have a choice to be mad about it, anyways.
what?
How so?
I'm. I'm just. Oh yeah, I never told you. I mean, I probably shouldn't, but like, I don't. I really need to not talk about this because I don't trust anybody with it because only two people know. Hopefully, probably Section 9 knows, so I'm probably their gun anyways, but
Ah, damn it. Oh, why did you have to say this?
I
Uh,
I
Is that
got
okay?
like I got like secret stuff. I don't know. I can be mind controlled apparently just by like words. I don't know. I can be hacked. So that's fun.
Well, look, the hacking part I understand because you have many electronic and mechanical parts.
No, 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 like actual hack, like rewrite who I am stuff.
Wait,
um,
what? Like,
Yep.
is that is that why you are wondering if you are who you are?
I mean, I'm me for now, but honestly, I don't get a say in who I am, I
Are you
guess.
wondering if this personality of yours isn't actually the one who you were born with? Maybe it's all implanted
I mean, everybody at the
memories.
wedding seemed to be okay, so I guess as far as I'm aware, they don't really have a reason to completely mess with me, but like if they wanted to, I can't say no.
Look,
how,
my
if that
new
happens?
my new facility that I'm building there in my company is going to be about robotics and replicants. Maybe we should be able to rebuild you there without that.
Oh, no. No, it's not just that. It's the what is it? Everybody it's probably in my serum.
Well, if you are rebuilt, you probably won't need it.
Maybe. That'd be nice.
I think you will always need some kind of serum in order to not reject all the prosthetics. This is a pretty major, you know.
My company, though, at least I can trust and she can trust where the serum is coming from.
I trust Section 9. They let me have all this, so I guess they're not that bad. I'm happy.
You're happy, but at what cost?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I was never real in maybe I'm just a hollow shell.
And you're happy about that.
That's not. I don't think that's possible. there is definitely. I mean, damn it, Christine. Do I have to put you in an MRI? I won't
I
even
mean,
be able to do that because you probably have a lot of metal in you.
don't those work with magnets? Wouldn't that just like slap me around?
Yeah, exactly. That's a problem.
That would be just violent pain across the walls. That'd be great.
Well, there are other ways to scan it, but I mean, you're eating ice cream, so there's something organic in you.
Oh yeah, probably.
I don't know what happens to it.
It's a whole. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, I yeah, I don't want to know, but yeah,
How did your side of the mission yesterday go?
I shot people a lot, and there was Terminators. I did a cool RoboCop thing where I went pew pew, and then man, I am sorry. I am high as a kite right now.
Hmm. Well,
Uh,
I have good news, I guess. I killed Lance.
who was Lance?
He's the one that made who hired Jacobs.
Have I been out of the loop a lot? Who was Jacobs?
the
Jacob,
guy
I
we
told you about him when we were hiking.
Oh right, when the scary monster man was there and the wolf. Yeah, yeah, there was. Yeah, Jacobs, the bastard who killed. You got revenge? That's awesome. How'd you do it?
I stabbed him through the heart and then burned him.
With that cursed sword thingy?
Yes.
Cool.
I think the tossing of the fireplace was a nice touch, actually. Effective.
He
But did
has
you
to die.
see? He actually shot fireballs at us. I don't know how is that possible.
I
Was he a
don't
wizard?
know, and
No, he was a
perhaps
vampire.
maybe there are vampire wizards.
You're right on the money. Yes, that's how it
Uh,
has to be.
no, I really don't want to imagine or think about that. Like,
But you
no.
saw one. You don't have to
Y-
imagine much.
Yeah, but this hurts my brain. So, okay, now not only there are vampires, but there are vampires that throwing fireballs out of their hands. Great, just great, just great.
Blurry doctors and lizards hiding behind ladies.
I
I
might
have to
have killed
say,
Jacobs too.
I hope
I need
so.
to find out.
Well, there is. eh, I can ask my brother if he knows.
So, you know any more about that goth chick?
Not really, but she wasn't there.
Fuck. And she
What?
knows my name. Fuck.
Maybe
Well,
she died.
but Ruben said that she had left, so she probably wasn't at the compound. But she left right before this was about to go down. What if she's a double agent? What if she's one of us?
I'm a puncher with my non-existent fist. Cause that bitch led me in a hallway for like
Okay, yeah,
4
she jerked you
hours.
around for a few hours. Does that really necessitate a punch? Maybe she's an ally. We don't know. We have to check
You have
if
another
we
fist.
manage.
But then like I don't know. Because I think she killed a bunch of people. They
Well,
were good people, but
I
I
think
No, no.
is not good enough. If you want, we can go and investigate
I
and
was like
find
there.
evidence.
She like went in with like three other dudes, and then they all died in like a red eye den. And then we were chasing like this. What I heard was tries to do it both air quotes, but only has one hand. Desperatu motherfucker, according to that gross biker man. And
Uh, Gross
yeah,
biker man.
oh, he's this. He works for one of us, but I didn't know it when I arrested him. And Section 9 asked me to bring him. It was gonna be great. I was like, "Oh, you're gonna get fried, you asshole. It's gonna be good." And then I had to uncuff him, and he's technically telling me what to do. I hate him so much.
I can't say I understand what you're talking about,
We
but
we have a gross vampire biker man who's an asshole.
he's a vampire too?
I guess, yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm assuming anybody who dresses goth is a vampire.
That's.
Am I a vampire?
No, you
I don't
aren't.
know.
No, but I
You don't dress goth.
just once.
Yeah, just once. That was pretty funny though.
It looked nice.
Uh, I I better not comment on that.
I hope I'm gonna be okay in a week so I can get. Thank you two, by the way. Come here, come here, come. Bring it in. I owe you two a hug. Thank you for
Okay.
the literal honeymoon.
Well, I remember you mentioned it at some point, so you know.
Yeah,
I
let's
thought you would
hope that
never
you'll be
forget
still.
anything.
Let's hope you'll still be alive by then.
Oh, come on, stop being negative.
They'll probably just build another me if they can, if they want to. Who
You'll be
knows?
fine. You'll be fine. They will just fix you, they will repair the damages, and you'll be fine.
If you are thinking that something bad might happen, you can always upload your conscience to a computer. And, well, not upload, but make a copy of it. And then if someone makes a new robot, you can be remade in a way.
I don't actually. I was only. It's only a hypothetical. I don't think I'm actually a robot, but thank you. Thank you. I'll try. Let me just shove my head. Let me just shove a USB drive in my mouth and see what I can get out of that.
It's just a suggestion.
I mean, honestly, I think everyone should have a backup, just in case.
I should keep a video diary, like just for me. Yeah, I'll say who. It's like one of those things where one day I'll wake up and I have one of those mysteries where I get a bunch of videos from myself, like, "Hey, you're Christine Justice. Used to be Valentine. You're Christine Justice, and this is your life. If it's different now, and you don't remember it. You better figure that out. That'll be fun or
Oh
horrifying."
God, no, that would be
Why?
horrifying.
Why did you change your family name?
I got married, and
So what?
cause I'm a cop, and the name Justice is just too perfect.
Oh God, why didn't you make it Dread?
Cause the guy whose name Dread didn't have as good as dick as
No,
Nick
no,
had.
no, no,
No,
no. We
no,
don't
no.
want to know about that.
Yeah, no.
Oh, sorry.
You are
Uh,
high.
very much so. I'm glad I can't feel my what's left of my guts right now, cause they would be killing me. I got tossed a good 10 feet.
Well, I'm not really sure what happened to me. I only know that I was flinged out of a window after I shot a guy, and then I was hanging in the air, I suppose. Are you sure, Kaden, that it wasn't like hanging from something?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't exactly close,
Were
but
you
I.
able to save your brother out of there, by the way?
Yeah, my brother was out before.
That's good. Make sh- keep make sure you keep in touch, cause family's important.
I know. I know.
Especially when it's distance and you don't talk, and sometimes you think they're gonna be there and there's not. That's neither here nor there though. I don't need it. I don't need. Oh God, now I feel like crying.
Um, Valentine, Justice. Can
You
I
can call me
still call you
Valentine.
Valentine? Okay.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you're
I'm not gonna push that.
better, I think I might uh, throw a small party to celebrate our victory at my home.
I think you need to get better too.
Oh, yeah, when we get better. I was just shot a few times, it happens.
Oh, come on, don't be so nonchalant about it. We know you're a badass.
Uh, if I knew things would escalate so quickly, I would have simply come with my suit.
Oh yeah, we were standing. We
Well,
were getting ready to like sneak up, and then some asshole just popped his head out of the door for a smoke break and looked at us. So there was man, the weird
well,
boxing chick. She tore into him real quick though.
yes, seems cool. I don't know. She told me that you had
She's
a spar.
yeah. I don't know what the hell she is.
Oh, I know one thing
Uh,
we can do, Valentine. One day we
Huh?
can, well, me, you, and Alex, we should go to one of these fight cages and destroy
I
it.
really, really?
Those sound illegal.
Exactly why we need to destroy it.
Oh yeah. I'll bust it up.
Yeah, I get what you want to do, but another one will pop out a week later.
Not if I spend my resources on making sure it doesn't.
Look, I really think your idealism is very charming, but come on, be real.
I would love to go around and blow some heads off if they're proper dirtbags.
I don't know about that. Uh, anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. Well, we did try to distract him for a bit. At least the jammer worked, but okay, something very strange happened when I was in there.
Lots of weird things happened. What happened to you?
No, I think I was able to read his mind, or he was projecting his mind on me. I'm not sure, but his thoughts were very disturbing.
They were.
Yeah, I really don't want to go into detail about it.
You can read minds now?
I don't know. Maybe
That's
that's
so
something that he
cool.
did. I don't know if I can do that.
It doesn't
Well,
matter, he's dead now.
I know.
that's true. But that means you're like that one girl who can link all us together. That's a cool power. I wish I could read
Is
minds.
it a cool power? I don't know. I really don't like people, you know. Well, I know how hypocritical that sounds from coming from a PI, but I don't like people, all up in my business. I'm a very private person, and my thoughts are, my own.
But if you could read minds, then you'd be even better at your job because you don't even have to ask the right questions. You just know.
I guess, but I'm not sure that. Well, I guess I'll have to test it at some point. We'll see.
Can you read my mind? If you want to,
Can
I mean,
I?
I'm on enough painkillers where if it hurts, I don't think it'll bother me.
I don't think it's painful. I mean, it wasn't painful to me, at least not physically. But
Actually, probably not a good idea. I think someone said I. Am I a little bit crazy? Did I go crazy? I think I
a
was.
little bit, a little bit.
Oh no.
But probably something messed with your circuitry. So it was a big explosion. It will be fine.
Everyone is a little bit crazy in the end.
Hey, what happened to that one guy that was like he was covered in like fancy clothes and he looked kind of like a what did he look like? He looked kind of like a fuckboy, I guess. What happened to that new guy?
I don't know. I was unconscious.
Unclear.
Huh. Weird. I
Maybe
don't know
he
why. I feel
died.
like I need to check on him. That's weird. Anyways,
Right now, you don't need to check on anyone. You need to focus on getting better.
I guess. Do I get Hey, if I get a virus, do I take chicken soup or do I just download chicken soup?
What?
I I don't know. I really. I have nothing.
Uh,
Maybe you can just eat one of those bouillons.
maybe. Uh,
That would
How
be
is Nick?
funny.
How is Nick?
Nick got tore up, but he's doing okay.
Of course, you
And
gave him
it's
your hand.
Yep. I said never let go, Jack, and then I handed it to him. It was great.
Did you call him Jack?
Well, yeah, for the joke.
Huh.
I don't get it.
The movie, and possibly the book Titanic.
Oh, I think I've heard of it. Never watched it. These are two old movies. Why are you so into old stuff?
I don't
Ancient.
know. I don't know. Maybe it makes me think I'm a person.
But you are a person.
Oh yeah, I am.
What was that? Oh, I suppose everyone has their doubts from time to time. I have mine.
I
I
I
don't know.
wonder
don't. Really?
if you don't, then something is wrong with you.
Why
Sorry to
would I
say, but
doubt? Why would I be doubting the fact that I'm human?
no, that's well, you
No,
aren't,
you're a
but that's
person.
not the
You're a
point.
person, not a human.
Well, yeah, a person, not a human. Yeah, okay, I guess you have a point, but I am a person. I am an individual. Great. Now, um,
What if we are just a bunch of AIs?
That
yeah, and we are in a
is.
matrix, and great.
Well, it is
I
possible.
mean, I mean, we don't get a choice anyways. Did you know that Nick worked for Section 9?
No.
Well, I had my suspicions.
I
Well,
guess
like,
that probably means Modoc is with Section 9.
Yeah,
it's funny,
great.
you know?
What is?
He. It's weird how I was with him for 3 years before the incident, and he was apparently the first reason we ever met was because of Section 9. That's funny. What am
That
I?
okay? I wouldn't say that that's funny, not in the haha way, but funny in the what way?
In the disturbing, creepy, what the fuck way, actually.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I'm choosing to be happy. It's the one thing I get to choose, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. That's
Well,
good.
to be fair, I am happy as well, at some degree. I know it might sound a bit surprising to you, but it's true.
I guess it's some sort of closure.
I do need to ask. I need to have a talk with Mr. X. He's a nice guy. He'll answer. I just need to know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, I want at least a few explanations. Like, why is everybody here a weirdo? Why is
Um, because weirdos are needed for this kind of job, I suppose.
that's fair? You know,
well,
Anyway,
if you want, we can just go look for him and tell him to come here to talk with us.
yeah, we can do that.
yeah, if you see him, say I want to say hi. Also, bring some coffee, because I would like some coffee.
Okay, we're not your
Yeah.
slaves. Don't push it.
No, ask. Okay, I'll figure
Come
out coffee
on,
on my.
she's in a bad state. We can, you know, at least accommodate her. Anyway, I guess we should let you rest and we will go and find Mr. X and yeah.
Bye, you two. I'm
Hi,
just so.
Christine.
I'm just so happy to see you guys. I've missed you so
Yeah,
much.
I'm glad you're
We
okay.
we saw each other yesterday. How you missing us so much?
Don't question it.
I don't know. I just miss you.
Okay. It's
Come
good
on.
to see that you're fine. You're a good friend.
Bye.
Bye.
Turn off now, I guess. Is that how that works? I don't know.
When they leave the ward,
I
uh,
think Brandon isn't here at the moment. Said
yeah,
Gordon.
yeah, but I'm here. Uh, I remember when I told you about this strand connections that I keep seeing with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one with Valentine too, and it was like the same red thing. Not the yellow ones that I see with you and me and the sword. It was
Mhm.
red, and I don't know, it was distorted and weird. And, what does this mean?
I don't know, but since we are going to talk about connections, I could hear some of your thoughts yesterday.
Right. Well, yeah, I was sending you thoughts because
No, it didn't seem like you were sending those.
I. Okay, I don't think I want to talk about this at this very moment right here. If
Why
that's the
not?
case,
Ah, well, fair enough.
why not? Cause we're supposed to be colleagues here and working together.
Right.
No? So let's go upstairs and see what's happening. I guess we'll talk about it later.
A distorted connection, huh? I wonder what that means.
I know. Do you think I should? Fuck. I guess I'll have to ask Mr. X.
We can try.
Yeah. Okay, let's go
It
see.
doesn't seem like uh, you or whatever it is that you are isn't exactly common knowledge about amongst empires. We'll see.
Well, if he doesn't have answers for me, I will have to go to the old man.
No, let's hope for Mr. X. Uh, I hope he does have the answers. We shouldn't have to go to the old
I
man.
hope too, because I need them. I need them desperately. Anyway, let's go upstairs.
Indeed.
Is Brandon back? Because we should get to intro the new character. Brandon!
Seems like he's not back yet.
Okay, can we then cut to Valentine being crazy in her room? Cats? Okay, I guess we'll be talking more about the strands then.
Right.
It's just so strange. It's like, why are there different? Why are there yellow ones and red ones? And
I don't know.
wait,
Yeah.
oh, I. What if the red ones is among everyone who's bonded, bonded, bonded to Mr. X?
Um.
But
Who
that,
else did you see that was like that?
but that wouldn't make sense because. I don't know, because think about it. I can see it with you, with Ruben. With Valentine is distorted,
Hmm.
but then I had this vision that was like, webbing throughout the whole city. That doesn't make sense. Like, no.
What? Webbing through the whole city?
Yes. And like,
How?
like a spider web. And it was, encompassing the whole of San Francisco, okay? And then I saw these red strands and they were choking me, and when I was not choking, I was pulling on them, and then it was choking me again, and not in the kinky way. It was weird.
Mm.
I
I wonder what that means.
I don't know, but
Surely Mr. X should know.
well, if it's connected to him and the thing that we're bonded to him, I guess I. But
But he can't bond an entire city.
that's what I'm thinking. But what if he can?
Uh, or if he can, it surely is for the benefit of the city.
Yeah, surely. I don't know about that. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll have to ask.
Indeed, I don't see why he wouldn't tell us. If we have to know, if we don't, then.
I mean, don't we have to know though? Because I keep seeing these things everywhere and I'm getting a bit obsessively paranoid about it, and I really don't want to end up in a padded room.
Um, I don't know. I suppose we'll ask him and find out if we need to know or not.
Well, fine. Fine. By the way, if you ask what you missed, we were trying to cut to your room so you can do some crazy shit. Cats? God damn it.
You're trying to what? Oh, sorry. You're trying to cut. Sorry. I had.
Yeah, have your character do that crazy thing, like mumbling in the corner, rocking back and forth,
Oh, I'm too.
Having
I'm
crazy
too strong
tunes.
for that. I'm too strong for that.
No, you
No,
should
you're
Google
not.
strange stuff on your
It's been a whole
mind.
day. I looked for it. I didn't actually say. I couldn't find in the book thing where it told me how long I had to be crazy. So
Fine.
I settled for high.
Okay. Where the fuck is Brandon? Oh, there he is.
So we are going to look for Mr. X.
Back.
Yeah, we
Okay.
were going to look for Mr. X, and we wanted to have the new guy be introed, but I guess his internet broke.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Go to Mr. X's office.
Knock on the door.
Come in.
I'll go in with a smile.
Good evening, Mr. X. Um,
Good
yeah,
evening and thank you.
well, we went to
Of
see
course.
Valentine.
How is she?
High as a kite. But she wants to speak with you, and we wish to speak to you too, right?
Yes, we have some questions if you don't mind answering them, of course.
Okay. He puts down one of the things he was typing and then he just sits there and waits.
Well, I need to know more about what I am and the things that I've been seeing.
Go on.
Um, well, what do you know about what I am? How did I become a dumpier, I guess?
It's a bit unknown how it precisely happens. But it is when the curse of our strand takes on a different form, so to speak. It's rare and it's very rarely ever seen. But it's unique. I wish I could explain more to you, but unfortunately I cannot.
Do you know what things are associated with that?
Well, there are some say among the kindred that the Damphir have destinies. It is why they are unique amongst us.
Destinies?
Great achievements that they will accomplish. Some say the Damphir should be the next step in our evolution.
That's so weird. Okay, so I've been seeing things like connections between people, like strands, and I've been seeing some red strands connecting me and Mr. Ellison here, and Ruben, and Valentine, and others. Do you know what that is?
As I said, I wish I could tell you more, but I do not see as you do. I don't know much about it.
Could this be bonds that I see?
It's a possibility. I'm not entirely sure. Sometimes simply acting with another can create a bit of a tether, so to speak.
A tether. Hmm. That is so weird. Um. So, are there things that are expected of me because of what I am? Like specific things?
I imagine there will be some who will be expectant of you, but others are mostly just happy that you even exist.
Why would they be happy? What would my existence be
Because
giving?
your existence often signifies the dawn of a great destiny, achievement, event, or possibly a insight into what we will become.
Great. Uh. Okay. Uh, well, thank you. I don't know if I'm less confused about it, but at least you tried to give me the information, I suppose. Uh, yeah.
May I ask you some questions too?
Of course.
Do you know what happened to Jacobs?
Last we saw of him, we caught him in the mountains, and that was it. Or we saw him in the mountains, and that was the last we saw of him.
I think I
I
think I'll
have.
have to go there and check.
Wait. Is there any way, like, do other vampires feel other vampires or sense them or know if they are
Yes.
alive or dead?
Yes, you can do that as well.
I can?
Yes. You can know if there is another beast near you. It is a natural instinct that all vampires have. It's also a natural instinct that you have.
Oh, no, I know, I feel that. When, but this guy, how, I don't know where he is. Like, and he made my brother. Would my brother be able to know without seeing him, or I don't know.
Sometimes it's
How
a
does this work?
possibility if a sire and kin are very, very close, sometimes they can tell. If there is much hatred between them, probably not.
Huh. I don't think that going to the mountains and looking for him is a good idea.
I need to find out what happened to him.
Well, if he's alive, he will probably come after us, so we'll deal with it then. And if he doesn't, then we'll know he's dead, and it's also fine.
Um, Lance mentioned that my my parents lacked vision. Do you know what he meant by that?
He shrugs. Lance was losing his mind. I can't exactly put anything he was saying together.
So, did he have a reason to do that before, or was he already losing his mind back then?
Lance was a member of an organization that does not exist in San Francisco anymore. He was starting to feel very alone and probably felt like he had to grab power.
Was that
And
a
he
vampire
failed.
thing?
Yes.
So, why didn't he do something smarter?
Maybe he was going insane.
So it would seem. I I know that you told me that I shouldn't worry about this, but I know that someone someone else, a woman, was talking to Jacobs after what he did, and it seemed like they kept contact for a long time. It it is possible that it was that woman dressed in red that night. You told me not to worry about her. I just think that maybe you didn't know about this.
No, I knew. As I said, I do not think she is the one who had anything to do with your parents' death.
So it was just a coincidence then.
Yes.
Right.
You mentioned the circle the other day. Um, am I to speak with that circle?
I mean, you can if you want.
I don't know if I want. That's why I'm asking you.
He shrugs. No one should give you any trouble, although you must be careful. I do need to kind of give you the rundown of things if you
Yeah,
have time. Okay, so out of character. I run the new WAD vampires a lot like the old WAD vampires.
okay.
So he gives you the rundown. Just think old WAD vampire,
Mm-hmm.
just with different terminology. So
Okay.
think of the circle as like kind of a Tremere group, if you will.
Yeah.
So imagine going to talk to one of them. And he gives you the rundown, and you spend the next few hours. He goes over like everything you need to know about the Vampire Society.
Okay. Okay. About Lance. He threw fireballs at us. Is that normal?
No, I don't know where he learned that.
Huh.
He didn't seem to be afraid of fire either. Even though it killed him in the end.
Could he have survived that? I
Doubtful.
I
don't
hope
think
not.
so. The whole
Very
place
doubtful.
burned down.
It's very
Okay,
doubtful
good.
that he survived.
Okay, good. Well, I guess we can. We shouldn't take any more of your time, and Valentine needs you. Um,
I would like to make an invitation.
Oh,
Yes, I noticed the other day that I had been too, I don't know, too disruptive. I was questioning you too much. I think, as an apology, we should have dinner.
of course.
I know that you probably can't eat, but I'm sure I can figure something out.
He nods. I'll definitely take you up on that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I do actually have an important phone call to make.
yes, yes, certainly. Have a good one.
He nods.
Good evening.
Well, let's let's go, I guess.
All right.
So,
So you two head out. And then, last but not least, Mr. X does finally pay a visit to Justice's cell.
Yee.
Miss Justice, how are you?
Oh, hey. How's it going? We haven't ever actually talked in a while. I think. I don't know, I'm fuzzy on a lot of details right now.
You wanted to see me?
So how is it going?
It's going
Oh
well.
yeah. Shoot. Yeah, let me structure this. Apparently they told me I'm crazy. Hang on. Not the first time. Uh how do I Oh yeah. So uh so like how do I even say this? Oh yeah. So, I just got a lot of questions about like existence, I guess. Um, do I have free will? Like, or is everything I've been am I just like a pre-written
Do
algorithm
any
or
of us
something?
have free will?
Probably not. But me specifically on a lower scale.
You have free will. We can think
Okay.
about ourselves, therefore we are. In the end, we may not always know what we are doing or what we are a part of, but we can act. It is just whether or not our actions are the orchestrated by others.
Okay. I'll choose to be happy with that. That's a choice, I guess.
How are you feeling?
Loopy and also loopy and emotionally fluctuating.
No, it's well, I'm glad to see that you're at least recovering somewhat.
Oh yeah, new coat of paint and I'll be fine.
I'll probably release you tomorrow if you're doing well.
Let's hope so. I have a trip to make.
I heard about that. You should enjoy yourself up there.
I hope to. I hope to. I mean, no, hopefully. There's not like anything weird up there, is there, that I have to be aware of? Like,
Not that I'm aware of.
okay. Cool. Oh. So, like, ah. uh, why was I being spied on before even the incident?
Tilts his head at you. Huh?
It was like the morning after the wedding, we were talking, and I told Nick I'm like a robot that has no free will, and he's like, that's okay, I work for Section 9. And I was like, oh, fucking course you do. Which actually, yeah, I'm mad. You could have said we sent him the vial or something. That, I was panicked about that. I was worried it was somebody that wasn't Section 9.
He looks at you a bit confused and he says, Nick didn't work for us until just recently.
Oh. Oh no. Hmm. Hmm. I'm getting a lot of these revelations lately. Okay. Huh.
Huh. That is something I must ponder. Yes, we didn't know. I didn't certainly know.
Huh. Well, here's another question then. Like, I mean, what's the point of that secret password thing?
He kind of he's like, I'm not too familiar with it. I know it might be some kind of conditioning that they put into agents, but I didn't think you were one.
Oh yeah, wait, you don't have I mean, if you wanted to brainwash me, you could just do it. So like, wait, you don't have that? You're not those people?
No,
Oh, that's you don't know anything about that.
no.
Oh. Well, that makes my life harder. I'm so confused.
Okay, well, I'll give you some time alone, Valentine. Let me know if you need anything.
Uh, can I get a coffee?
Of course. He goes over and gets you a coffee from the next door.
I was at least happy thinking that, like, well, if it was just you guys, I was okay with that. It's like, sure, we're the good guys.
If it was from us, it's. I had no idea it was happening.
Oh. Well. Yeah.
All right, then
Yeah.
I'll have to deal with some things.
Okay. Have a good one.
To Valentine.
Fuck.
And I believe we have one more scene to do before we end it.
Ignore you.
Yeah, but we have the new guy in, so maybe you can enter him and we can do the other scene after. Or not.
Mhm. So Elijah, you Valentine needs to mute. You did after the raid, you pretty much went back. The after party was kind of nice, but you are currently in the weapons cage dealing with some of the guns that you went there and had to take care of. So Elijah, the leader of the facility, Mr. X, comes to you.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Elijah. I know that was your first mission and it was kind of a big one to put you on, but how are you doing?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
I take it that was not your first rodeo, at least according to the report.
Well, not particularly.
And what are you thinking of Section 9 right now?
Well, I don't know. It's all just been a blur, really.
Have you gotten to meet your fellow associates yet?
Well, no. Well, I don't deal well with people here.
That's what your profile said, but sooner or later you're going to have to learn to work with others here.
Well, yes. Yeah. Well, we're all just afraid of the things out there, and it's not easy.
Agreed. It's never easy. But baby steps.
Sir, do you have anything else, sir?
Oh, no, nothing of the sort. I just wanted to check on see how you were doing.
All right, sorry. Can you repeat that?
I just wanted to see how you were doing.
How about you here? How about you?
Oh, I'm fine. I've run this organization for about 20 years now. It's been going strong, but this is the first time we've gotten this many recruits. Happy to have you aboard.
Yes, well, you do. This program does offer a lot of chances. This Section 9.
He looks at you a little bit strange, and then he says, "Well, you did well. Welcome to the organization, and I hope to work with you again in the future. You're welcome to come by and use any of the facilities as you please."
Yes, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Of course. You have a good one.
I would just hurriedly run out of the. I just walk out the way. Then, if he was just walking past me.
All right. As that scene ends, I believe we had a crime scene.
Yeah. Uh,
Well, kind of.
so, what do you want to do?
I want to check the place where they were killed.
Are you sure? Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. I
I also need to make sure that I get their items from the police department at some point.
we
Can't
have
let
those,
them have
we
it.
have those items already.
I would just know that they're there.
Oh, yeah. We need to do that. But
If you go to the crime scene, it's the alleyway, kind of down in the older part of San Francisco, and there's not a whole lot here except an alleyway, garbage can over there, pretty much just the way it looked last time.
I give me a second. I have to spend some blood here. And I'm going to try and induce the memory in Caden. So, uh, um, and I will spend willpower on that too.
So what
Can
is
I
it you are doing?
can I risk willpower or that's exploitative?
No, you can risk willpower.
I will risk it then. So, um, 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 I'm trying to unblock all his memories of the event. So everything that happened, I want him to remember it clear.
That's going to be that's going to be a bit painful, but
Well, yeah, but keep in mind, I'm not doing this consciously,
okay.
and you've been through it before, so
Yeah, my brain forgot it for a reason.
Well, if you don't want, I won't. But
No, I'm just joking with you.
fine, let's do this. Uh, okay, 4. Yeah, I expected it would have more successes with that, but anyway. Uh, at least it's not an exceptional, so you get almost everything.
Okay.
All right. So what precisely are you doing? Is this Auspex or?
Yeah, it's Auspex. It's I'm going to send you. Uh, mm, well, I'm actually making the uh, unblock a memory from this place. The memory from this place.
It was a dark and stormy night, just like the one you are at now. You see the events and the memories flash before you. You see you feel every emotion that was here: pain, sorrow, fear, anger, satisfaction. It was indeed Jacob standing with the weapon and killing. However, there was a shadowy figure behind him. It appeared to be very tall, almost inhuman like. You can't see it, though, in the memory. And when you start to unlock memories here, you've seen other things that have happened in this alleyway. It tends to be a spot for people to be harmed. Till eventually the memory ends with you yourself getting shot. and then the visions all fade. You saw the memory as if though you were there.
Did I was I able to see what happened after they were shot? Did Jacobs just go away with
Yeah.
that woman
Hmm.
and the shadow?
So can we see the woman clearly?
There is no woman there. The shadow did not even appear human.
So one of my memories is wrong then.
And it's probably not this one, because this is the unblocked one.
Uh,
Okay, let's roleplay it out, because that's that's a lot, and I'm seeing and feeling that too.
Yeah, you felt everything that was felt there. BRB. But go ahead and describe it to one another.
What? Okay then. Are you okay?
Mr. X said that I should not be concerned about that woman. But there was no woman.
Woman. Wait,
There
you saw?
was just a shadow.
I saw that. You saw that?
I'm confused which of my memories is true. The one that I remember. And then this.
You. You were shot?
At the end. Yes. Oh, it's a terrible experience this year.
I
Doesn't
thought that
make sense. What
I
is that
thought this would
shadow?
be a closure to you. This is just opening a new kind of worms.
Jacobs was working for that shadow. Lance was Lance was probably just an scapegoat.
Maybe. How do we know that he was not the shadow? We don't know. We don't know.
The shadow had a face before. The shadow talked to him. Or as if he has a strange split personality.
we have to. This isn't over.
No. But I already knew that.
How?
No, I'm not saying I knew that. I just had a feeling that it wasn't over yet.
I. Well, I guess we can start with your medical records and see. If you were shot, there must be something there. This is. This changes things. This.
I'm probably going to have to leave here.
I think we should go.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
so I guess this scene is done. I'm probably going to have to leave, so we can.
Yeah, we'll catch up later on a social probably. But Perun is back, so maybe he can do the thing.
Yo.
Yep. Okay, apparently if I remove myself the audio is gone, so there's that. Uh is Brandon back?
I don't know.
I don't know, things are weird today, man. Brandon!
I'm back.
There you go. Well, you have Perun, so you can do the Perun.
Alrighty. Mr. Perun,
Hey.
after the events of that night, you are called in to Mr. X's office.
So my question before we go into that,
Mm-hmm.
did I find any goodies?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh yeah. You found a lot of goodies. So you are called in to Mr. X's office.
All right. I'll head in.
Perun, come in, sit down.
Hey, boss man.
How are you feeling?
Well, I wasn't in any firefights. I didn't get shot up, so I suppose I should feel thankful.
Right. You've been acting a little bit strange ever since that one stormy night. Has everything been okay?
Raises an eyebrow. Strange how?
He just stares at you.
I just look back.
Why did you shut off the power to the facility when that was not part of the plan?
Blinks and gets a confused look and says, you just sent us in there to cause havoc and sabotage the area. I figured for one like myself, the best I could do is shut off security, and given security was so locked down, central power seemed like the best option. Is a small shrug.
Hmm.
I ain't no hacker.
And I assume that your little expedition bared fruits.
Fruits, how so?
You know what I mean.
Hey, you said it yourself. I get to keep what I find.
Of course. As long as it doesn't pertain to evidence, shall we say.
sure none of this pertains to evidence, as we say.
You know, for a while here, I've been a little bit confused, but then an associate of mine showed me some very interesting footage on one of the cameras on your back alleyway there by your shop. Unfortunately, most of the footage was damaged, but thanks to some favors I pulled, I was finally able to get the footage reconstructed.
You're still in security footage from my shop? I thought we agreed that odds and ends was off limits.
Well, we did agree odds and ends were off limits until I saw this. Tell me, Peyroon, can you explain to me how a man gets struck by lightning and disappears and then just comes back as if nothing happened?
He'll just give a cocked smile and go, "Oh, we both know I'm a little bit more than just a normal man," as he holds up his hand and lets a electrical current pass through his fingers.
Right. Well, since you are a ghoul, why don't you show me some of the disciplines I taught you?
Now, you asked me to do that, but the only thing you taught me was majesty. And we both know that ain't exactly a obvious trick to it.
Oh, I can see when it activates.
Really?
I can.
How do you do that?
It's an old little trick I use.
Like, can most vampires do that? I'm assuming
No.
you're a vampire.
No, most cannot.
Are you
But I
going to
have
teach me
talents.
that?
I would not be able to teach you that.
Well, so you got this little secret trick that you're not going to teach other people. That sucks.
It's not that I don't want to teach other people, it's that you can't. Only certain people can learn this trick.
Now, can we go back to this whole ghoul thing? What do you mean by that? I mean, you showed me the serum that gave me a little superpowers, but I've never heard the term ghoul be associated
Ghoul-
with it.
Ah. And then he takes down his drink and sets it down. And right there, my friend, you just gave yourself away. You see, the real Peyroon had a conversation and a mission about ghouls, and was taught about them and what they are. It was one of the first missions he did here. So, who does that make you, I wonder?
Oh
he he got so blown away, he got cut out of the party.
no! There he is.
Peyroon got so blown away that he got blown out of the party. No, oh dear. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. Creed, can you hear? Yellow? Mm.
Said, give me a second.
Oh, we have two of them now. You're muted though.
There we go.
There we go.
I'll just use this feature instead. I switched from my phone to my computer.
Yep. Yeah, he just called you out.
So his response is to go, wait a sec. Wait, I'm sorry. I think I skipped over something here. What's this about me being a ghoul?
You were told what ghouls are. You should know. You were given the whole rundown. You tell me
No.
what a ghoul is.
You told me I was taking a super serum.
Indeed, I did. But then you were told about ghouls, and you know what a ghoul is. So you should know.
But I know what a ghoul is. Doesn't mean I thought it was a ghoul. Wait, you're telling me I've been drinking vampire blood this entire fucking time?
Yes, tell me what a ghoul is.
A ghoul is someone who is enslaved to a vampire. Wait, am
Do
I
you
enslaved
remember
to you or Mrs. X?
me?
Damn.
Also, can you also tell me a reason why Mrs. X can't, shall we say, your blood is different? Me and Mrs. X were a bit curious about that. You taste
Looks
just a little bit different.
Looks confused about that. Then pauses at that, eyes widening, and go, "You've been drinking my blood? When have you been drinking my blood?" Wait, when has Mrs. X been drinking my blood? I haven't even gotten a chance to have a night with.
Ah.
Has she been getting into my place without me being there when I was asleep? Oh
and
God!
there is evidence part 2. Mrs. X came to see you after the first mission we had.
Yeah, she had. Yeah, I remember that. We banged everything. I'm asking, when has I haven't had a night with her since then. I've been trying to
Okay.
get with her, but it's kind of hard. Kind of hard when I barely ever see her. So, how has she been Has she just been breaking into my place without me seeing her?
Would you like some coffee?
No, I'd like you to answer this question.
That's Mrs. X's business, not mine.
No, it's yours. If you've been breaking into my place and drinking my blood, apparently, without me knowing either.
Perhaps. But if you do have the memories of Peyron, I wonder if this will work. Keyword gaslight. Thresh protocol, phase 1, engage.
What? Out of character, he just looks at you like, what the fuck?
This probably, out of character, this probably wouldn't work on the fetch, but it would work on Peyron.
Oh, it would work on Peyron?
It would
All
work
right.
on Peyron, but it wouldn't work on the fetch.
Then the fetch.
Are you a fucking changeling?
Peyron, you start to feel a little tingly.
Yep.
And your legs start to wobble, but other than that, nothing happens.
he'll grab his head and go, "What the fuck?"
Seems that didn't work, which means you're not Perun. Who are you?
I
And what
don't
have
know
you
what
done
you're
with
fucking talking about.
what have you done with my associate is what I want to know.
Did you
I
put
take
some sort of code word into me?
I take my kin very seriously. I put protections on all of them. Who are you?
I am Perun. Just
You're
happen to know.
Perun, huh?
I just happen to
Really?
know some other people who removed whatever stuff you were doing to me.
I see that is a lie.
Now, out of character, is it? Because someone did remove all the stuff they were doing to Perun.
Yeah, that's not what he's talking about, though.
Yeah.
That's the truth. He's talking about something else that he
But I
slipped
am
up on
Perun.
earlier. He looks at you. What is your presence?
5.
Okay. He's going to spend a willpower. He is going to roll sphere plus wits composure. He is going to use his foci.
Keeping in mind, this guy still has Indomitable and Supernatural Resistance 5.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I need to add this because he's boosting. So this is going to be a clash of wills eventually.
All right.
2, 3, 5. Okay, so it's nice. Holy shit, mages are broken. Okay, roll me your clash of wills, which will be your presence plus your supernatural resistance plus indomitable.
All right. Let's see if I can roll it through the character sheet.
If not, I can always roll it for you.
Yeah. No, I should be able to. Let me just. Nope, it won't let me.
Yep.
So I'll just do it manually.
Yep. After 3 months of investigating you, they finally got it. Two, three. So re-roll the 10s. Still, that was a horrible roll. I didn't even get any 9s.
Now, my question is, has it been 3 months? I thought it was like a week.
Oh no,
2
in-game time, it's been almost 3 months.
All right.
Yeah, because it's been, let's see, 1, 2, well, 2.5, but like I had a couple weeks, I had that 1 week of downtime, so yeah, about 3 months
All right.
that Perun has been doing his odd behaviors. Now, this is going to sound funny. In Perun's time, it's been 3 months. In Perun's time, it's probably been more like 30 years.
Yeah.
So he does this, and I think he wins. Let me count. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4,
he
5,
wins.
6, 7. Yeah, okay. So 7. What did you get? You got 1, 2, 3.
I
So
got
he
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
So he got a degree of 4. Okay, so that is actually enough. He is going to use Eyes of the Mind, and he sees what happened. He steps back a bit. What the hell are you?
Gives a small shrug and then a smile and goes, I'm Perun, or the only Perun you're going to get.
Where is my associate?
Don't know, don't care.
That's a real shame. Because you're not leaving this facility without telling me. So you'd better think of something good.
Well, I can think of one thing. So this whole association and everything, you guys control a lot of the media, a lot of the internet. But you really can't control it all. And
Yeah.
how would, say, those other two hunter groups like to know about this whole run by vampires? I mean,
You want it?
Church of David probably isn't going to be happy when it receives that package I've got armed to be sent in the next 12 hours unless I check in. Detailing how you turned one of the more devout of our group into a bloodsucker.
You're treading on thin ice.
Am I now? I mean, I've been doing good work. I've been going on missions. I've been making sure everything's politically goes kosher. I haven't done anything too horrible. I haven't actually disrupted your entire fling here. But I have to take insurance for myself because, frankly, I don't want to be locked up. You need to chill, man.
I was wondering when Mrs. Frost bugged your phone what I would hear. We heard some interesting things. We'll take care of that as it comes. But you ask if I even care about the other hunter organizations. I don't. So, you still have nothing. Why don't you tell me where the real Perun is, and I'll make your time here a lot more comfortable.
Like I said, and you can obviously read my mind like some mumbo jumbo there. Don't know. Wasn't given that information when I was reborn.
He steps back, his eyes widen. You're one of them. I see now. Well, that's just the last thing I needed. Well, we find ourselves at a bit of a problem here. I want my associate back. I've put a lot of time and effort into that man. And you're not him. You're not as loyal either. You have too much of a drive for the self. At least Perun had restraint. You, on the other hand, have no restraint.
I like to think of it more as I'm not bogged down by all that petty moral bullshit. I know what I want. I mean, like I said, this could still be a very mutually beneficial partnership.
Uh-oh. He starts to get pretty angry.
Like frenzy angry?
Yeah. And he says, Mrs. X, I think it's time we had a little dinner. And from behind you, I need to look up her little thing, what she does here. Okay. So you were unaware of her due to obfuscation. So no defense will be applied for this. Is Perun immune to poisons or drugs?
Nope. He's 100% human.
Okay.
That's the whole thing with fetches. They are pretty much indistinguishable from the normal.
All right. What is your stamina?
4.
4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that works. 1, 2, 10. Okay, so Mr. X goes to grab you and completely fails. However, when you step back from him as he swipes at you, you feel a little something go into your neck.
All right.
And you feel a hand go around your throat and it says, "Oh, this one looks just like him. Let's have some fun with this one." And would you roll me your stamina flat? If possible. I know Roll20 sometimes has problems with that.
Yep. Second. Two successes.
Okay, so that's times 2. This is a potent. So that will be 8 bashing damage.
Ow.
And you are grappled. But I don't think you're unconscious yet, are you?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, I'll give you an option to do something.
All right. Fortunately, fetches don't have that much stuff. So I guess I'm just going to try and electrocute her.
Okay. Do I need to roll anything, or is that you?
What's her resolve?
Her resolve is 5.
All right. So let me just. No successes on that, but I still managed to activate it, which will activate the Corona, so she'll still take 2 lethal armor piercing.
Oof. Yep, she doesn't like that. She has you grappled, so she'll go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3. So fangs do. So she does not bite into you to do. Well, yeah, she doesn't bite into you to do damage. She does the bite, the kiss. So
yeah,
you are
that's
now being
one
fed off of.
What's her potency? Or
Her
what?
potency. What her potency?
Yeah.
3.
All right. because you can take as much blood as your potency. So that's lethal equal to your potency.
Yep, so that's 3.
Yep.
Still up?
Yep.
Oh boy. She is also a let's see, what is she? She is a Ventrue, so nothing unique on that. She does have Kiss of the Succubus though.
How? That's Deva only.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at that. I'm kind of confused by that myself. Did I make her a Deva? No, it says Ventrue. Never mind. She says Ventrue. So I'll just go with Ventrue.
Alright.
So nothing unique there. And then Mr. X will grapple you and feed. Let's see, you're grappled, so he is an assist. So what is this? He's gonna blood buff because he's frenzied. So he gets bonus dice. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think he gets you. Especially on a grapple. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. He will also feed off of you. His blood potency is also 3.
And I'm down
All right.
and unconscious.
All right. Take a beat. And this
Ooh.
goes for Peyrun as well. Take a beat. So as Peyrun falls into unconscious, that particular session ends. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another session of San Francisco by Night. But there will be another session coming soon.